Hey, good morning, guys. We got a big storm moving in. I can hear thunder overhead, and they say it's going to be a good one. Severe storms, so we'll see what comes of it. I want to go down here and that's where the thunder's at. Let these chickens out. I get down here before the rain hits. It's not bad. It's in the mid 70s here, so temperature wise is just right for a good rain. Feels just like a spring morning. Gotta watch and not get too much stuff in the ground because there's still chances for frost out here. We're kind of early. We got a few tomato plants, not as many as some people. Get that whole bunch of them, you know. I've grown that turkey. Have to show that turkey again if I can get him over here. He's probably up on the roost over there. Open this door up for these things. I was down in the garden yesterday doing that stuff, and these chickens come down and started getting into my garden where I was working, eating all the worms out of it. Yeah, he's up on the roost up here. See, he's up on top. Y'all could hear the noise he's making. Not that noise, he got a rumble in him that he does. But I want to get down here and show you a little bit what we've done before the rain shows up. We got 50 onion sets put in last night before we got wore out, but it just takes a while to make a garden spot. But here's what I got so far. See? So I got a little bit started. I'm anxious to get some stuff. We got, I'd say 50 tomato plants or onion sets put in. The red ones. I got another bag here of 50 more we got to get put in, but it can keep. It's going to rain. It's going to rain. That wind feels good. Let's see. Today is April 7th. Already, April the 7th. First Timothy 4 verse 11 on these references, and I don't have, there are just a few of them here. 1 Timothy 4:11 says, "These things be charging and teaching." Now, get into to read that in context. Get into chapter 4. And see what he's talking about on what to teach. These things be charging and teaching. All right, and check that out. Get in there and look these references up and read them in context. All right, because here's what it says. Here's the references that's tied to that out of Paul's writings. Yet let those having believing owners not be despising them, seeing that they are believing and beloved, being supported by the slave's benefaction. All right, look that up and see, and the references to it. Herald the word, stand by it, opportunely, inopportunely, expose, rebuke, entreat, with all patience and teaching. Speak of these things and entreat and expose with every injunction, or let no one slight you. Faithful is the saying, and I am intending you to be insistent concerning these things, that those who have believed God may be concerned to preside for ideal acts. And that's references to 1 Timothy 4, verse 11. All right? Look them up in context and read them. All right? And get a better understanding of it. I won't add anything to Scripture. It's going to have I'm going to have to get our water running down here in this creek bed. It's not running. It's not fast anyway. But boy, I tell you what, this rain system come in today. we ought to be getting the rain and the water moving. There's another little bush out here that's bloomed up. See? That's a wild plum. That's a wild plum. It's pretty nice. Anyway, out here, and we had a pleated woodpecker right here by the house. They're about 1.5 feet long if you stretch from head to tail, if not longer. They're pretty nice to watch too, but boy, they sure can tear up a tree pretty fast. They can sure do that. Anyway, it's time to go see what God's got, all right? We got another tree here that's budding out. This is a maple tree, red maple. I hear that pleated woodpecker. All right, let's go see what God's got. You want to? I think it's time. I do. And we'll talk to y'all tomorrow. See you then.